Hello and welcome to BackToCoding. In the previous video, we saw lambdas in Kotlin. In this video, we will see classes in Kotlin. Starting with this video, the real fun begins, since we are going to learn the most important topic, which is object-oriented concepts. First, let's understand this. To store integer type of data, you have the integer type. To store true or false, you have boolean. To store characters, you have char, and so on. Now what about storing an employee type of data? Or let's say student records, which has first name, last name, birth year, address, etc. What will you do to store all of these details? Now you might say that we'll store first name and last name in string type, birth year in integer type, and so on, which is correct. But what about storing multiple records, right? So without getting any confused further, let's go to our editor and see it practically. Now consider this scenario. A new school has opened up and students have started coming for the admission process. The first student came and filled up his record. His name is Mark, last name is Zuckerberg, birth year is 1984, address is California, and is a resident of India? No. Now you are a programmer and you have been hired to write a simple application to store the records. So let's write the code for the same. So here we have stored the first student's record. Now a new student comes and you will again store the details like this. Here we have to print the student records again and again. So let's convert it into a function. And pass the value to the function. Now 100 more students have come for the admission. What will you do? Do you see any repetition of a set of code here? What data type will you use to store this set of complex types of records? Pause the video and think about what data type is there in Kotlin to store the record, which has a string, integer, and a boolean, basically to store a student record. In such scenarios, don't you think we need to have our own type based on the requirement? Like to store student records, we need to have a student type of data. To store employees records, we need to have employee type of data, and so on. So here comes classes into our picture. A class is used to store complex type of data. And when you create a new type of data, you give it a name. And they are hence called as named types. So classes are also called named types. You use class to represent a real world object into a program. Class is also called a blueprint from which individual objects are created. For example, blueprint is a sketch or a prototype of a house, which is a class. And based on that blueprint, when you actually build a house, then it is the object. Hence, the class is called the blueprint for an object. Classes have properties and behavior. Properties are nothing but the data, which in our case is first name, last name, etc., And the behavior is functions, which is print student record in our case. This is the syntax for the class. Let's convert our program using a class. This is a student type which we have declared. So we can use this type to insert multiple records. Also, to insert records, we need to have an insert record function. Let's do that. Now, to store an integer type of data, you declare it like this. And similarly, to use our student class, we need to create an instance of a student class. If you are familiar with Java, then you know how we create an instance, which is something like this. So let's create an instance in Kotlin. And with this instance, we can access attributes and functions. So let's insert the records. Can you see here, so many lines of code will be reduced using this approach. Now let's print the record, but first we need to make changes to our print function. Now let's call the function. And run it. And it has successfully run the program. That's it for this video. We'll continue more on this topic in the upcoming video. So don't miss them. Please give it a like and comment on your thoughts below. And don't forget to check my other videos which can be helpful to you.